welcome if you are joining us here on the Sorare channel. We are live, I hope. I hope we're live over here. Breaking down. Well, right now we were doing some NBA stuff. But we are about to dive in to the MLB as well. But we can answer both. All right, I think we are officially live, right? Yes, we are. Welcome, Sorare channel people. We're here. We made it. Let's go. I'm going to jump over back to the MLB side of stuff. And then you know what? You know what the worst part about this sweat is, by the way? If I had to be honest about this in the World Series, the lowest score drop is like a fun wrinkle. I do think it is fun, okay? So I'm not trying to hate on the low score wrinkle, but it's really hard. What just happened there? It's really hard to figure out where the hell you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to know what it is, like where you land in the scoreboard, because you know a score is going to get dropped. So right now, and again, this is way better to sweat on the app than it is on desktop. But right now, we got some real ones to give some love to, though. Look at Lublall with 1297. Jump Shoot with an awesome performance this past game week. He finished 16th, right? With Glass now. You had Ohtani, who went nuts in that game. He's in second right now. How many points did you make up there in that last week? See, only 2 points. Jesus, Lublall's on a run. Anyways, let's keep going. Jump Shoot. Let's see. The Jimp jumped up there. Link 808. We recognize that name. And then here's your boy. We're in 8th right now. And that's because we didn't play Ohtani last week. There he is. Jump Shoot right in the chat. We didn't play Ohtani last week. We got one now. But this is what I rolled out. Finished 145th. It was Glass now. Randy Arozarena. You got Vladdy Daddy, Munoz, Raleigh, Spring, and Julio Rodriguez. So I'm just going to quickly here, before we talk about the World Series, which I believe this locks tomorrow. Tomorrow at, like, what time is that at? It locks 1 day and 3 hours. So it's 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. So this is the last shot here. Obviously, I'm chasing by quite a bit. And so I kind of have to make a decision from a game theory perspective, or 8 p.m. Eastern, sorry. From a game theory perspective, like how do we chase this down? You know, I'm gonna leave this page up. I'm just looking on the app here because it's easier to look at the scores. But right now, like, I got to make up some ground. And like, do you decide, hey, I'm going to play this safe. I'm just going to try to keep myself in the top 10 or top 15 or whatever it is. Or do you get a little aggressive and you try to, I don't know, make a run at it? Why, man, the app is like telling me to enter the line. The app is like tweaking out. I was just giving the app some love. What's going on? All right, hold on. Let's go back over here. So if I go to the full leaderboard, okay? So I am in 8th right now with 1163. There's 2 teams with 1166, 1 team with 1167. But really, 3rd place is where the jump is. So I could just kind of stand pat and try to win, what is it, $200? I think that's what it is. I think it's $200 for the... I think it's 200. Right, because it's 2K, 1K, 600, 200 for the top 10, and then 11 through 15th or 11 through 20 is $100. So I guess deciding, like, how aggressive do we want to be here? You know, and I don't really know the answer. But so let's see what cards I do have available, because I honestly haven't looked. So for pitching, we got Blake Snell, we got Yamamoto. We imagine that's going to be the game 1 and 2 starters here for the Doyers. You got Glass now, who I imagine pitches later in the game week. The other wrinkle to this, right, is that they are, oh my God, why am I losing my mind right now? Oh, it's just 1 game week, right? It's just 1 lock. So that's the other wrinkle to all of this. So another option we have here is Roki Sasaki, who we've talked about before with Jump Shoot, and just by like throwing relief pitchers everywhere, right? Like if we just do relief pitchers. So we could throw Roki. Who would you potentially buy? Shohei? No, we got a Shohei now. It would have to be, if we bought somebody, I think it would have to be the Tigers relief pitcher. I mean, the Blue Jays or another Dodgers relief pitcher. Because I think this would be the start, right? And then we'd have these two. Actually, hold on. Let me step back even a little bit further. I think what is the most common bet? If I go to FanDuel, if I go to the FanDuel odds right now, FanDuel MLB World Series odds. So right now, the Dodgers are minus 225 favorites, right? But what I wanted to see is what is the popular score here. Like in how many games is what I'm looking for here, not player props. Hold on, games. So the Dodgers are favored on the road by minus 154. Okay, why can't I get like a World Series handicap? That's not helpful. That's not helpful. Oh, exact games. So the most common here is either in five or in six. In five or in six. So I think if people are playing it as a short series, then I want to play it as a long series, right? And you got to imagine that most people, like Shohei and Vlad, are the first two bats in every single time, right? It's probably Shohei's the first bat. Then is Mookie the most common middle infielder? And then I'd throw Springer in there. I throw Vlad in there. And then I don't even know what I have left. I could throw a pitcher in there if I wanted to. And then that's what I'm saying. I'd go get another relief pitcher. I thought I had some other blue. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Let's go to, because this is what I was thinking. This is what I was thinking. Let's go. Oh man, I can only do one a day though, right? So man, I should have been on. I should have been on this shit earlier. God, Blue Jays. All right, so I have Alejandro Kirk. Oh, I thought I had Nate. I thought I had Luke's. I thought I had the second baseman or whatever his name is. Also, is Bo Bichette gonna be back here? Odds are showing 6 games on DK. Okay, 6 games on DK. So let's unseal this one. But anyways, my point being, I wonder if I just played Otani and all Toronto Blue Jays, is that a more unique way to go? You know, is that like a more interesting, more unique way to go? To try to gain some ground there. Uh, no is back, but I wouldn't count on him. Are you talking about Bochette? No is back. Oh, but if he said he could play second, shorter DH. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Varsho has catcher cards. Yeah, Jay's going against some touch. I mean, yeah, of course. Of course they're going to get. I mean, obviously the Dodgers are the better play, but again, this is the point. This is the conversation, right? If I'm trying to just stay exactly where I am, then I just do what everyone else is doing, which was the lineup that I was building. And then I don't know, one other chalky spot there for the middle infielder. But if we're trying to make up ground, then that's how you got to do it. You got to play it from the Blue Jays side of things. No? Yeah, I don't even know who I'd play in the flex either. I mean, if you think it's a long series, like if this gets to game 5, Snell pitches 1 and 5, right? So if you think it's going 5 games, you throw Snell in the flex because that could be like 50. Yeah, the most common plays will be Shohei, Mookie, and Vlad. And I don't know how common. I don't know how. Like, what other middle infielder options would we have here? So we've got Ernie Clement, Miguel Rowe. Let's view more. We've got Tommy Edman. Okay, Tommy Edman. I mean, Tommy Edman's a little interesting. I don't know how popular Edman is. I would assume most people are just clicking Mookie Betts there, right? Yeah, I don't know. I'm struggling with it, boys and girls. But 6 plus or 4 games, then yeah, right. Yeah, so that could be 3 outings if it goes 7. Yeah, I don't know. And you say, but 6 plus get so what relief pitcher would you so if I'm already playing 2 relief pitchers, right? I'm already playing Roki and I'm already playing Hoffman. Um, then what would the third relief pitcher that you would prefer to play? Or are you saying you should play a hitter? Because I'm saying Snell in the flex. I think the Tommy Edman call is what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do that. Let me just I kind of like this. Probably Varlin or if you don't like Hoffman, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So you're saying let's see what are some on the market for relief pitchers. Let's check this. Scout relief pitcher. Stop showing me Ernie Clement. Why is it doing that? Hold on, let's try this again. All right, so it's given us here we go. Here are some relief pitchers we could look at. Blake, you were saying who are you guys saying? We got Y Rod. Is it only showing me Blue Jay? No. Oh, is this a starting pitcher? Is that why? Is he actually a starting pitcher? Yeah, I think they've used Hoffman twice in in non-save situations already this postseason. I know they did it at least once against the against the Seattle Mariners, once when they were even losing. So I still think Hoffman is going to get used. I still think he's going to get used. Let's see. Let's go over to the market. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't really know. I got to think about this a little bit more. Yeah, I don't think so either. I actually, honestly, I think the way that I'm gonna play it is the way that I was looking at it initially. And who's pitching? Like, who do the Blue Jays have? Did they announce their game one starter already? Um, hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Because that could be. You said, oh, he doesn't have a card, right? Oh, so rare. Absolutely killing any sort because right, if you think the Blue Jays win a long series, then you get 2 appearances from him. Oh, that's brutal, man. And they probably haven't announced who's pitching game 2 yet, right? So they play Friday. Oh, fuck. That makes it really hard. That makes it really hard to even do it. That's a pretty big L. That's pretty hard for gameplay, man, because again, if you like just trying to make moves. I do have Gaussman, but I like Gaussman. My problem with Kevin Gaussman, I feel like he doesn't have enough strike up upside to be the guy. Like I would need him to throw 8 shutout innings, hope he gets like 6 Ks, and then go from there. Yeah, and Trenian is that, but that kind of sounds like what everybody's doing outside of Hoffman, maybe, right? Is that what you were? Is that what you were saying earlier? Maybe I just do that and play Edmund. Although I kind of want to do a Blue Jay. Let's get Snell out of there. Although if I think it's going to be a long okay, but here's the thing. Just because I think it's going to be a long series, what if they get to Snell? What if they get to Snell, you know? um fuck man, this is hard. It's crazy how little the Blue Jays project, man. Like it's yeah, I don't Is there another Blue Jays reliever? Like I almost want to take Toronto. I'm playing this like Toronto is going to win the World Series. That's what I'm doing. I'm playing it like they're going to win the World Series. Oh, I didn't mean to stop sharing. Sorry, guys. Let me do this again. I would do Kirk over Edmund, but not to pick Mook. But hard not to pick Mookie. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think if I think I could play Mookie or Edmund. But let's just see what we got for Blue Jays here. Let's see what we got for Toronto. Toronto. All right. IKF. Jose. Oh, man, I forgot Barrios is injured. Wait, is Max Scherzer going to pitch game 2? When was the last game Scherzer pitched? Varlin, huh? And then I guess I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna go. I kind of like now, but we can't play Lucas and well, and it's all lefties too. But isn't Kirk a lefty masher? Game 4, game 4. Okay, thanks. Am I wrong? And Kirk is a lefty masher? Although I guess it's just Snell, right? Because then it's Yamamoto and Otani. Kirk is interesting. All right, what about Varlin? The Bieber Fever. $12. $12. $12. You go fuck yourself, Lewis. Oh, sorry. We're on the So Rare channel. Yeah, Glass now is a righty. Yeah, we can't do it. Can't do the Kirk thing. Can't pay $12 for Louis. Can't do it. Can't do it. Man, the game 2 thing is interesting though. There you go, jump shoot. You're right. You're right, jump shoot. Unfortunately, I have to pay attention to basketball right now. Um, I wonder though if that price comes back down as we get closer when if like people aren't selling it because $12 is nuts. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Man, it's these Blue Jays hitters are kind of tough. I mean, maybe it is Varsho. What about Barger? What about Barger? Is he playing every day? I feel like he hasn't been playing every day. The Savage thing is a real bummer, man. Although I guess more people would be on him. I think that's just such a fun way to build. If you were thinking, yeah, but we don't know how much Bobo is going to be playing. I just love that idea, right? Of playing one of the Toronto starting pitchers if you think this series is going to go long. I know, Ricky, but it's really hard to just take him if he might play second base, you know? What's his price point though? I mean, he is 267. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely playing Hoffman. I'm thinking more of the relief pitcher spot, right? I mean, the flex spot. The flex spot and middle infielder. And I think the middle infielder, we can just eat the chalk and go Mookie if we wanted to. But with Springer, Vlad, Otani, we've got Roki and Hoffman, and then just that middle infielder again if it's Mookie or if we go get Edmund, whatever. But what do we do with that last flex spot? You know, I'm assuming there's a lot of Freeman in the world. Man, Bichette, if we knew Bichette was going to, I mean, I guess we'll get the starting lineups before, right? Check the Toronto lineup I dropped in the Discord show. Oh, it already did? You know, they already announced their Toronto lineup? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, wait, no, that's just their fan graphs, you're saying. That's just the fan graphs. Oh man, these websites suck. I mean, I know they're helpful, man, but this is God, this is like a colorblind like a colorblind streak stroke. Yeah, Lukes or Barger will be your biggest. Yeah, Barger, I think, is the one that's got like the biggest upside. I feel like we've seen some bombs from him. But I do think the move is, oh, everybody, shield your eyes, put your sunglasses on, baby. Um, all right, so they're getting one lefty, mostly righties, right? One lefty, mostly righties. All right, where is this? Here we go. All right. Okay, but this says Bo Bichette on the IL. So if Bo is back, I imagine he moves into the 2 hole, right? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if Bichette is back, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why. So if we get it tomorrow morning, tomorrow morning. That's the move. I actually might buy this Bo Bichette right now, just to have it, because I wonder if he is announced in the starting lineup, if uh, if he gets a little bit of a boost there. So I'm gonna grab the Bichette right now, just to have it. So Bichette's on the team. Bichette is here. I know you guys couldn't see that, but because now I'm curious what the next one is. There was only a handful of listings, and again, whatever. It's $2 if he's not doing it. That's what I'm saying though. We'll find out though. We'll find out by before I have to submit my lineup. Um, yeah, I don't hate this. I don't hate this idea of playing Bichette. Bobo Bichette. Bobo Bichette. Whew. Manager said they wanted to get Bo in, and Springer's been working in corner outfield, so DH should be free for Bo. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Bichette was hitting everywhere. Bichette was also hitting cleanup for a little while. I remember that from my underdog jamming in some Blue Jays against the Red Sox days. Oh shit. Sorry guys. I gotta collaborate. I gotta accept a collaboration review. Um, there we go. There we go. There we go. Splash Sports invited me to collaborate on something. I had to do it. I had to do it. Yeah, they would probably go Springer, Bo, Vlad against Snell. Yeah, guys, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. It's Toronto, baby. We're going to Toronto stack. Let's build this thing again. I'm not going to be scared by jump shoot stats, okay? Jump shoot, sure, you might be in second place, but jump shoot, you're also trying to make sure I don't come get your ass. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we're gonna do. You go out there, play your little Mookie and your relief pitching bullshit, and we're coming to get you, jump shoot. You've been put on notice, Love. All right, we're coming for you. Blue Jays in 4. Actually, I probably still need it to be like Blue Jays in 7. Let's do this again. Let's do it again, and we're deleting them. We're deleting them and starting from the freaking beginning. Trying to put me to sleep, man. Oh, well, oh, yeah, Weisberg, what are you gonna do? You gonna ban me, Weisberg? You don't have the power over here, Weissy. All that cussing, all that cussing. Unique Clifford out a week. Stupid Kangs. Is he really? Did we already get some NBA crap? Oh, let's see that. Let's see. What was that? Clifford to miss at least a week. Reeves expected to play on Friday, was a modified participant. Luca in his groin, fully practiced. All right. Man, that's a bummer. That knee Clifford thing is a bummer. All right, let's try this again. Let's try this again, knowing that we're coming for freaking jump shoot. Roki, get on in there. Jeff Hoffman, come on down. All right. I woke up in a new Otani, Shohei Otani, right there. Bo Bichette, bang. Springer, Vlad Guerrero. Now, we still haven't answered our question here. We could go spooky bets. We could go Mookie. We could go the Gaussman. Gaussman, if you think he's pitching the second game, is a crazy play. Or what I'll do is what I'm honestly probably gonna do is go get Varlin there at the deadline. Hopefully the price comes down. Hopefully the price comes down. That's our best bet here. That's our best bet. How long have we been live on the Sorare channel? Just 25 minutes. Okay, good. Um All right, all right. I'm into it. I'm into what we're doing here. I'm gonna confirm it just for now, just so you see that the lineup has been had. All right, let's check out some of these leaderboards too. So we did let's go to the championship. Let's look at the unique. Let's see. Look at our guy Jui 12 218 right there, putting up 1124. Just whooping ass out here. Just whooping ass. He's got 100 or almost 100 point lead. And look at that Shohei, baby. So he finished first, second, seventh, fourth, and second. What a run there. Resuscitate Me. We've seen him before. He's in second right now. Wow. So 10K up top for Jui and then 5K here. Pretty stuff here. This one, wow, a DNP for Wu and he still came in third. That is crazy business. Wait, no, but didn't Wu come in and pitch? Didn't Wu come in and pitch in this last series? No? I swear to God, didn't he come in game 7? Am I making that up? Weird. All right. Anyways, Munoz. Then you had Vlad, Cal, Teoscar. Man, he came in third with a freaking Teoscar. Wow. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. And then Zuby Dooby Doo in third with 2,500 right now, winning 2,500. Only 11 entrants. So if you got them cards, baby, if you got them cards, let's look at super rare. Let's look at the difference between super rare. The last time we have a separated super rare and unique, right? Assuming. Should I go to the market and try to buy some stuff? Just jump in there late. Reliever, I think. If you are a starting pitcher and pitch as a relief pitcher, it won't show. Oh. Why can't they fix that? Guys, come on. Come on, guys. If you're gonna take my essence, I need you to fix this. Use my essence for it. Use my essence. All right, hold on. Let's see. I need to see something here real quick. All right, it's up. We're good. The total points still get counted. You can click on the card and it shows the points. I don't know. It happened to the Miz. All right, let's look at these super rares. Who do we recognize? Anybody? Oh yeah, they've won giveaways before. Do you guys think this was the ugliest version of the super rare card right here? This is tough. Shaka Bras in third. You got Ed in second. Oh, look at Link is in fourth over there. Link is absolutely cleaning up. Absolutely cleaning up, Link. Also, Link, can you let us pores battle it out for the limited? I don't need you beating our ass. In super rare. All right? Well, you got your super rare. You don't need to come down to limited. Stop slumming it up with us. Let us battle it out so we can feel something. $750. I'm just kidding. Good luck. You're not too far back, too. I mean, your first place is kind of far, but I mean, top two is within reach over there. Top two is within reach over there. Let's go over to the rare streets and see if we can find our guy Taylor. Tinker Taylor Soldier died. Link again. Third place, dude. Link. Share some of the cash, dude. And I know Link 808's in. I've seen you, man. I've seen you in the chat. I've seen you winning giveaways. It's time for you to give away some of that cash you've been winning, Link. What is brighter, those super rare cards or my shirt? Makes you wonder. Let's see. What's this contest is 68. All right, let's look at some Link lineups here. Some Richard Linkletter. All right, so you're in third. Let's see. So you had 20th this past week. So did you like drop a little bit? You put up 316 the week before that. Hell yeah, man. That's pretty impressive. Good for you. Then after that, you had a 26, a 65th. Wow, so you were like kind of all over the place, but that first place like really jumped you up. And you're only 60 points out. Like, that's doable. But you also got Prince on your ass. And then let's go back to limited so we can see. I don't see Taylor around, though. Where's Taylor at? Taylor, do you have any sweats? You got a shot? You're 19th in rare? Okay, 19th in rare. All right. All right. And then here's the care. Let's look at Lublow. Oh no, we did this. We did this. Let's look at Lincoln fourth over there. Now, Jump Shoot sent me some sheets, and I can't tell. I couldn't tell exactly what it meant, but it sounds like I'm probably right now. I'm in eighth, but I'm probably closer to 10th or 11th than I am eighth. I think. Um, but I think because we're gonna play this risky, I don't know. I'm just like I'm more interested in clout than I am in finishing ninth. You know what I'm saying? I want to take a run at it. I want you guys to run out all your Dodgers with Vladimir Guerrero, and then I'm going to come for you. You know, that's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. Let's see what's like the market like for top. I actually be curious to ask the chat this who are still here. Like for non, are you picking up people right now? Like, are you picking up players, or are you just kind of like, all right, I've had my fun. I'm going to take a break. I'll be back in a couple months. You know, like Acuna here, $17. I'm trying to think of like who are some other like what's Judge? What's Judge right now? Judge is $18. You know, and that's normally like 30, 40 in season, right? Roman Anthony is $11 right now. You bought an Arenado super rare today? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like, are there deals to be had right now? Like, should I go check out some uniques? Uh wait, it won't even let me look. Oh, it's because I got Roman. I'm like, what is going on? All right, so let's look at some super rare stuff. Like, all right? So you said you got an Arenado, $68. No, there was no Roman. We just did that. Acuna, what's Acuna at? $800. Okay, so all right, so it's not like too crazy, but I know jump shoots usually you get out there too. It's hard to say, but it would be nice if we had the leaderboard with the lowest score dropped. Yeah, that would be helpful. That would be helpful to see that kind of stuff. I do. I think it's hard to honestly, it's hard for me to figure out how to play it. Right? If I knew that, so I'm in eighth right now, but if I knew that I was only like a few points off of like top five, I'm playing this week very differently. But I'm also in eighth and I could be closer to 14th and I don't know it yet. And then I should be playing more aggressively. Like it's hard to game plan this last game week when it's like that. Um, Taylor said if they keep the energy and everything the same, it's a good idea to buy some studs. If they require more in season cards, probably best wait till next year. I think it's going to be similar to what we're like kind of already seeing with NBA. Like, I don't know if the energy is going to look the same as it did this past season. I like the energy thing. Um, I like it, but I could see them. I think they probably really like how it's done in NBA, where it's like, hey, you can use one, but you need the rest of the in season. Yeah, great point by Consigliere. Also, Consigliere, I gotta send you your stuff. Let me see if I can do it right now. Also, you know what's really funny, Consigliere? Well, you won't think it's funny. The price of the USD went down. So, oh wait, no, I hold on. No, I don't want to top up now. Stop. It's trying to get me to buy stuff. I don't want to buy stuff. Okay, hold on. We're gonna send this. We're gonna send it to you now, brother. Before I forget, because I owe some. I will do it online. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. But I don't. I want to forget because you were a winner, a chicken dinner. All right, let's go. I almost said your name into the chat. Oh wait, hold on. That's not what I'm looking for. This is ugh, this. I gotta tell you though, I do like the MoonPay app. I don't know if you guys signed up when we were doing it, but it is pretty smooth. It is pretty smooth. All right, so let's see where you are. Make sure I do this correctly for our boy the consigliere. And this is what happens when you win stuff. You win stuff on stream. You eventually get it. Although just consigliere, I need you to see. I said I wasn't going to do it, and then I did it. I need you to go into your settings and make your username discoverable. You need to be discoverable. So just go into settings, make it discoverable, so I can send you that. Seriously, Michic, shout out Michic, Vasily, baby. Yeah, it's good. Well, Jump Shoot said good to keep an eye out on deals, but there's a lot of unknown going into next season reward structure. Yeah, I know. Like I go back and forth. Like part of me thought I should have been picking up some, like, to go back to NBA for a second. Should have been picking up some NBA MVPs earlier in the season. I mean, earlier in the off season, I should have been like focused on that. But it's easy to say. I'm not. It's really hard to stay like focused on that. Being like, okay, I know it's July, time to go check the prices, but it is probably helpful. It is probably helpful to stay on that. I do think like the classic stars, that'll always be there. Like I think going to get stars of classic cards will always be worth it. I don't think we'll ever be in a situation, or I hope not. I shouldn't speak for them, where they just completely nuke that, right? I do understand like that it's a business, so they need their in-season sales to be out there. But I would be surprised if they ever did that completely. You know what I'm saying? So like I think like those like going to get those cards, assuming you can use one every week, I think would be good. All right, yeah, I found you. I found you. I found you. All right, we're doing it now. We're doing it now. Brother. All right, here we go. Bang, bang, bang. Sent. Should be getting it here in a second. Bang, bang. Check. It might take a minute, but should be there in a second. But anyways, let me pop back over to the NBA streets here for a second. Let's see if there's anything else going on. Anything else going on? Do we have any other news? Let me check the news as well, in case we got anything else. Wow. Okay, you want a little Chauncey update? You guys ready for a little Chauncey update here while we're here? We might as well. This is from Pablo Torre. Boy, oh boy. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. So after reading the two DOJ indictments, and maybe Weisberg covered this, but it seems pretty clear that Chauncey Billups is a central figure in both the poker and betting investigations, which are intertwined in multiple other ways. He isn't named in the latter, but the allegations for co-conspirator 8 are huge. Co-conspirator 8, an individual whose identity is known to the grand jury, was a resident in Oregon. Co-conspirator 8 was an NBA player from approximately 97 through 2014 and an NBA coach since at least 2021. And here's the other one. On March 4th, 2023, the Portland Trailblazers played the Bulls, the March 24th game. Prior to the game, the Trailblazers record was 32-40, and the team was out of playoff contention with only 10 games remaining in the season. Prior to the March 24th game, co-conspirator 8 told the defendant Eric Ernest that the Trailblazers were going to be tanking, intentionally losing, to increase their odds of getting a better draft pick in the upcoming NBA draft. Co-conspirator 8 told Ernest before the news was publicly announced that several of the Trailblazers' best players, including player 1, an individual whose identity is known to the grand jury, would not be playing in the 24th game. The information that the Trailblazers would be tanking and not playing player 1 was not available to the public, including the betting companies. Wow, 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 wow. That is crazy. That is crazy. How dare you? Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, that's some wild stuff. That feels like it's just going to get worse before it gets better. I saw Joe Anderson reported that she had spoken to an anonymous NBA GM or executive, and they said, I wouldn't worry about it. Billups is one of the nicest guys I've ever met. He should be fine. I'm like, I don't think so, man. Chris Vernon, too, who covers the Grizzlies, the Ringer Pod, you know that. He said, yikes. Why was this not mentioned in the presser? By far the most damning of the allegations, a coach tipping people off. They even went out of their way to mention these people were involved in poker and these were involved in the sports gambling. What a mess. Yeah, the more I've been thinking about that presser too, it's just kind of a weird thing. The whole thing was kind of bizarre. Like the show of it all. It's just, I mean, I guess it's indicative of where we are as a world right now, but just wild stuff. I'm sure we'll have more on it tomorrow. On the NBA Bit channel for our show. Oh, you know what? I also got a plug too. Now that we're just kind of all over the place right now. We've got, what do we got going on tonight? We're jumping on. I'm gonna see if I can find I want to be able to share it. I think it's called the He Got Game podcast. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah. Do they already have it up? Let's see. Yes, they do. Oh, look, they got a good photo of me. What's that photo from? Here we go. Let's share screen. Oh, it's from, I think from NBA All-Star. You know what? Shout out them, dude. Shout out them. You want to know why? They used the one where I have like a credential thing on. Was this from the draft? This is from the NBA draft. Anyways, we're going to be on this today. at 7 o'clock. I'm jumping on at 7:13, I believe. 7:13. Look at that, 119K subs, by the way. 119K subs. Come on. Come on. Anyways, go check that out today. That's going to be a good time. That's going to be a good time. Just talking Celtics and Knicks. They play tomorrow. That should be fun. That should be fun. I don't know. You guys have anything else? I know our NBA show on Friday, live before lock, will be on the Elite Fantasy Sports channel on Friday. If you're watching on the So Rare channel for NBA, we will be live both on Elite Fantasy Sports and the So Rare channel every Monday at about 5 p.m. Eastern for live before lock. It's going to live in both places. The Friday live before lock, though, will only be on our channel, the Elite Fantasy Sports channel. And then for baseball, right? Today's the 23rd. What is the World Series schedule here? So they play Friday and Saturday in Toronto, and then they don't play again until then they play Monday. Game 3 is Monday. Game 4 is Tuesday. Right? Is that game 4 on Tuesday? Game 4 on Tuesday. Game 5 on Wednesday. So if we get past the game 5, like, we'll definitely have a show next Thursday. We'll check in on the leaderboard, see how everybody's strategies worked out. If it gets past game 5 and the World Series is still going on, we will do a show the following week too, just to kind of put a bow on everything, wrap everything up. And if not, we'll next week will be the last one, I assume. And then maybe if we have big MLB announcements, we'll jump on. But I don't think we'll do it as regularly, unless they still want us to keep cooking. If they want us to keep cooking, we'll keep cooking. We'll find some stuff to talk about. They don't do, like, with the NBA, the MLB bros. You can tell me in the chat. They didn't do like a draft style thing, right? I know the MLB draft isn't as sexy as some of the other drafts, but they didn't do like draft special cards, right? Like the first special edition cards we get. Yeah, because they don't immediately come to the majors, so there's no reason for them to do rookie cards. They wouldn't do that. Forget it. Answer my own question. Jump Shoot wants a victory show. Yeah, maybe what we can do too for our last one is have some like pie in the sky. We could do not like constructive criticism, but we could do like dreams. What we'd like to see moving forward, the things that we like worked really well that we could build off of a little bit. I don't know. We could have some fun with that. But again, slow week this week because, hey, we're down to the wire. We talked about game theory. That's the best we can do. I think my actual pick would be Dodgers in 6, but I'm going to say Blue Jays in 7. Actually, no, Dodgers in 5. It's either Dodgers in 5 or Blue Jays in 7. There's your take. But I think Blue Jays in 7 would be fun. I want another 7-game series, man. Take us to the wire. Blue Jays being underrated here. I think they got a shot. They gotta take care of business at home. I think game 1's gonna be the hardest because they got Blake Snell, who's super rested, right? And they just had a dogfight of a series. I mean, woo, yeah, baby, we got a good one in there. We didn't even get a chance to mute it. That came out of nowhere. Woo! George Springer, never again. No, it's happening. And yeah, let's give one to Toronto. Those fans are crazy. LA's got plenty. LA's got plenty of going on. LA's got plenty of going on, baby. Oh, there we go. We got the tweet in. That's so fun. All right, we're gonna call it there. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks to So Rare too, but thanks you guys for like going on this journey here, the second half of the season. When did we start this? Like late August, maybe, right when I got back from vacation. It was fun to, I started taking Sorare MLB a lot more seriously this season, but this postseason specifically, the strategy around week to week has been a lot of fun. So appreciate you guys helping out and talking through all that stuff. We'll be back next week with some World Series takes and hopefully getting us ready for Game 6 and Game 7. But for myself, for the Sorare NBA and Sorare MLB side of stuff, thanks for hanging out. Make sure you hit the subscribe before we get out of here. See you next time.